Hello, class 11 students. We are starting the chapter integration, and this is the first exercise on it. The easy exercise, exercise number 7.1, and we want to do the solve this whole exercise, all the question. Now, first we want to find out the antiderivative of this function sine 2x. Let's see how can we find out the antiderivative of this function sine 2x. See, we know the formula. We have to find out the antiderivative of sine 2x means we are interested to find out sine 2x dx, the answer of this part. Since we know the formula is what? Integration of sine x dx equal to, we know, minus cos x plus some constant c. But here we say that this not a x is there, so we have a 2x are there. So basically the function formula is that here we will apply here instead of x we used ax plus b dx. Instead of x, we have a sine ax plus b dx. And this will be equal to what? Minus cos ax plus b. Okay, where a and b are some constant. And now see, the coefficient of x is a, so it is divided by a plus some constant. If we use this formula, then what the value we are getting here? Sine 2x will be equal to minus cos 2x and divided by 2 plus some constant c. This is the answer of the question. We say that here this is the answer of the question. Now, second part. Question number 2. We have to find out the integration of cos 3x. See, this question means integration of cos 3x dx. See, what is the formula? Formulas we know cos x dx equal to, we know, sin x plus some constant c. Let's say here the function is again not x is there. This is a 3x. You see this one. This is a 3x, not the x. So we will use the formula instead of this one. You see cos of, instead of x, we have a linear function of ax plus b dx. This will be equal to sine ax plus b. And again, you see this one is divided by, whole divided by constant a. The constant a is a coefficient of variable x plus some constant c. So here we see what the integration comes out. We say simple sine 3x, and now you see this constant of x is 3, so it is divided by 3 plus some constant c. Now, question number 3. Again, we are interested to find out the integration of this part question. E raised to 2x. Say integration of e raised to 2x dx. We are doing the integration with the x. So what is the formula basically for exponential function ex dx equal to, we know, ex plus some constant c. Say here the fun, instead of x we have a 2x are there. Again you see if x is replaced by linear function ax plus b, and now we are doing the dx, the answer will comes out same, ax plus b linear function. That's this function whole divided by the constant of variable x a plus some constant c. So again you see here it comes out e raised to 2x upon 2 plus some constant c. Now, question number 4. We say that here ax plus b whole square, and we are interested to find out the integration of that part. It means ax plus b whole square. Say, we know the formula that x raised to n dx will be equal to what? X raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus some constant c. Here, instead of x, if x is replaced by the linear function, we see this one, ax plus b raised to n dx. So this will be, I say again, linear functions are there, ax plus b raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. And now this n plus 1 is also multiplied by a constant a, because you see the variable x, the coefficient is a, is divided by a also, plus some constant c. So this will comes out, we say ax plus b raised to 2 plus 1 divided by a times 2 plus 1. Say this 2 plus 1, one constant, plus some constant c. So we write down here ax plus b cube divided by 3a plus some constant c. This is the answer. Question number 5. You see in this question number 5, again we are interested to find out the integration. Integration of this part, you see sine 2x minus 4 e raised to 3x dx. Separate the terms. We say this become sine 2x dx minus 4 times 4 is a constant taken outside integration e raised to 3x dx. Now, sine 2x are there. For the sine 2x, we know this integration will comes out cos 2x by 2 minus 4 into e raised to 3x will comes out, you know, e raised to 3x divided by some constant 3 plus some constant c. This is the answer. Now, question number 6. Find the following integrals in exercise 6 to 20. All right. Question number 6 says what? These integrations are there, separate the both the terms. So we are getting 4 times constant e raised to 3x dx plus 1 is here, no doubt, dx. So integration of this part will be, you can see, 4 e raised to 3x upon 3 and 1. 1 has, you know, integration of dx. Integration of dx will be equal to what? X plus some constant c. So this will be equal to x plus some constant c. This is the formula. So this is the answer. Now, question number 7. You see this question number 7. Now we want to do this question number 7. Question number 7 says these integrations are there. You see x square 1 minus 1 upon x square dx. Okay. This we say first of all we will open the bracket. If we open the bracket, then what we are getting? You open this bracket. If you open this bracket, you are getting x square minus x square upon x square. You see this cancel out. Okay, let me write down this one more step. X square minus x square dx can be written as integration of x square minus 1 dx. Can be written as x square dx minus integration of dx. This will come out x cube 2 plus 1 cube upon 3 minus x plus some constant c. This is the answer. Now, question number 8. Simple integrations are there. We will separate the this values are there separately. So it becomes a is a constant taken outside, h square dx plus b is a constant taken outside, h dx, and c is a constant taken outside dx. So it comes out a h cube by 3 plus b h square by 2 plus c h plus some constant. Say c already used here, so we say d is there plus some constant d, where d is arbitrary constant. So basically, it is the answer of this question. Now, question number 9. See this question number 9. Again, I separate both the things separately. This becomes what? 2 times taken outside h square dx plus integration of ex dx. So it will comes out 2 h square will comes out h raised to 3 by 3 plus e raised to x plus some constant c. This is the answer. Now, question number 10. Say this function is given this a minus b. So now we use this formula here. A minus b, whole square will be equal to what? A square plus b square minus twice ab. If we apply this formula here, say this one, root x minus 1 upon root x whole square will be equal to what? Root x square minus plus 1 upon root x square minus 2 root x into 1 upon root x. So this will comes out what? X plus 1 upon x minus 2. So now the integration becomes what? Now the integration root x minus 1 upon root x whole square dx will be equal to integration of x plus 1 upon x minus 2 dx. So this integration will be equal to what? Integration of x dx minus plus integration of 1 upon x dx minus 2 times integration of dx. And we say integration of x, we know x square by 2. Say 1 upon x. The addition of 1 upon x, we know log x. This is the formula of the log x. So it is log x minus 2x plus some constant c. This is the answer. So